You sent that message 2 days ago. You saw the delivered notification. You even saw seen, and then nothing. Just silence. And the worst part? You are not even that upset about not getting a reply. What is messing with your head is that you have no idea what it means. Does this person not care? Are they busy? Are they doing it on purpose? Are you overthinking it? And somehow all of that happens in about 4 seconds inside your brain. Here is the truth nobody is talking about. The way a person responds to messages, especially how late they respond, tells you almost everything you need to know about how they see you, how they see themselves, and what kind of patterns they are running inside their psychology. This is not about being petty or scorekeeping. This is about understanding human behavior at a level most people completely miss. So let us get into it. There is a specific type of person who is chronically late to reply. Not occasionally late, not busy late, but always late, always vague, always with an excuse that sounds reasonable but somehow never quite adds up. And what is fascinating is that most of them are not even aware they are doing it. It is not always intentional, but intentional or not, the effect on you is real. The waiting, the second guessing, the slow erosion of confidence in what you thought the relationship was. Psychologists have a name for one of the key patterns here. It is called avoidant attachment. People with this style learned, usually in childhood, that emotional closeness is risky, that needing someone makes you vulnerable, that responding too fast signals too much interest, and interest is dangerous because interest can be rejected. So they create distance, not with cruelty necessarily, but with delay, with vagueness, with that maddening habit of being everywhere else except present in the conversation with you. But here is where it gets even more interesting. There is another type of late replier, and this one is not avoidant. This one is actually highly aware of exactly what they are doing. They delay on purpose. They read your message, they feel the pull to reply, and then they wait. Why? Because somewhere along the line, they were taught that whoever responds fastest has the least power. They are playing a social game where time is currency. The longer they hold your message without answering, the more they believe they are winning something. Status, leverage, dominance in the dynamic. And the tragic part? It usually works. Because most people, when they are made to wait, do not get angry. They get anxious. They start overthinking. They replay the last conversation trying to figure out what they said wrong. They become more invested, not less. The silence creates a vacuum, and the human brain rushes to fill a vacuum with meaning. Usually the most self-critical meaning possible. This is called intermittent reinforcement. It is the same psychological mechanism that makes gambling addictive. When you do not know if the reply is coming, when the reward is unpredictable, your brain actually releases more dopamine in anticipation than it would if the reply came instantly every single time. So paradoxically, the person who makes you wait the most is often the one you think about the most. Not because they are the most valuable, but because your nervous system has been conditioned to chase the unpredictable hit. Now, none of this means every late reply is a manipulation tactic. Context matters. Some people genuinely have chaotic schedules. Some people process conversations slowly and thoughtfully before they respond. Some people grew up in households where constant availability was never modeled, so checking messages every hour simply does not live in their behavioral vocabulary. These people are late to reply not because of power games, but because their baseline relationship with communication is just different from yours. The way you tell the difference is simple. Watch the pattern over time, not the individual instance. The person who is genuinely busy but values you will eventually loop back. They will acknowledge the gap. They will make it right without you having to ask. The person who is playing a game or running avoidance will make you feel like you are always the one chasing, always the one who cares more, always the one holding the thread of the conversation together while they drift in and out at their own convenience. And here is the part that most people need to hear. What you tolerate teaches people how to treat you. Every time you respond with warmth and enthusiasm to someone who just left you on red for 3 days with zero explanation, you are sending a signal. You are telling them that this is acceptable. that your time and energy have no floor price, that they can withdraw and return on their schedule without any consequence. This does not mean you become cold or start playing the same games back. That path leads nowhere good. What it means is that you get clear inside yourself about what you actually need from the people in your life. And then you communicate it, calmly and directly, exactly once. Not as a threat, not as a manipulation, just as a statement of what works for you and what does not. The people who are right for your life will adjust, not perfectly, not overnight, but they will try. Because when someone genuinely values your presence, your discomfort matters to them. They do not need to be convinced to show up. They want to. And the people who do not adjust? That answer is also information. Possibly the most important information they will ever give you.